What's going on YouTube? Come back at you with another video. Okay, so Warren G, he chimed in on the conversation of who was bigger with Snoop and Tupac. I'm gonna read you what he said. He said Snoop Dogg opened the door for Pac when he told Suge to sign him, and that's when Pac started to shine, and Snoop was already huge. I produced definitions of a thug for Pac on Poetic Justice soundtrack, which also made his buzz explode. Pac is definitely a legend, and Snoop paved the way. So Young Noble from the OUTLAWZ, we got a lot of people out here in the industry that I've been seeing have been actually riding with Snoop. Young Noble, he's now standing up and saying his piece. He said, false. Pac was a certified star before he got to the row. Movies and hit records and albums. He came to the row and took over. Hashtag facts. So he's taking the position of Tupac was already a star. That's honestly where I'm at with it. I feel like Tupac was already huge before he came to Death Row. Obviously, the coming to Death Row definitely catapulted his career with everything that was going on in the industry and just the way things were. But before Death Row, Tupac was already established. He was already platinum selling artist. He was already gold selling artist. He was already in multiple big movies. Like Tupac, his career was already solidified. Let's see what people in the comments are saying, responding to him. Person said, big facts, big homie, straight facts, big facts. Tupac had #1 album in the country when he was in jail. Definitely agree, facts. This person said from 93 to 95, Snoop was the biggest star in rap. Pac came to Death Row and was the hottest at the time. Part of the reason he was so hot in 96 was because he was on Death Row. The house Snoop Dogg built, they both, for my favorite rappers, it's like KD joining Steph Curry. So he's saying something a little bit different. This person saying talk to him. Pac going to the row is just like Bron going to the Heat. That's real fact there. All facts, no fiction, if I'm correct. Me Against the World went platinum before he went to jail, and it did. Me Against the same person saying that. I'm probably going to unfollow homie after this blasphemy. Too many people twisting reality like Trump. These are lies. This person said big facts. You were his friend. No one expects you to say otherwise. The argument is, who was a bigger star between 93 to 95? I think it was between 92 and 96 is actually what they were saying. Yes, Pac took over in 96, but he was nowhere as big as Snoop in 93, 94. I gotta disagree. A lot of people out there, I just don't think they really know their history. I don't think that they were alive during this time, or they just don't remember clearly. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm an early 80s baby. I was alive. I know exactly what was going on. I was a teenager. Tupac was already a huge, so not even just an artist, just celebrity. Tupac was a huge name, and obviously him going to the row and going to Death Row and linking up with everybody there and doing everything that he did, affiliated with Death Row was a big boost to his career, but his career was already established. That's what I don't understand, where people are getting this twisted. Like, had he have not came to Death Row, like he wasn't going to be a legend. I don't think that's the case at all. That's just my opinion. Person said exactly, that's why Suge signed him. Actually, he was Poetic Justice, Above the Rim, was those times, and Pac had 2 albums out already. So, you can read the comments. It's definitely going to be people on both sides, obviously. And this isn't, it doesn't have to be like a negative type of thing. This is just people giving their opinions. But my opinion, again, I've stated it already. I don't think that regardless of Tupac coming to Death Row, I don't think his legacy would have been any less given, the impact that he had on the world. Snoop is definitely a legend, not taking anything away from Snoop. You can't take nothing away from him. He was a massive, major superstar when he came out in the height of his career. But just to me, Snoop was not the reason why Tupac is at the status that he's at. And that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Definitely leave some feedback. Peace.